Hi guys, this is Nico Cooper with Nihon to Art, where we specialize in Japanese antiques, specifically swords and armor, that are not your regular average pieces. And this particular piece, which is an Odachi, is a perfect example of the kind of omoshiroi items that we like to deal in. So, you can see on the Hoson papers, how they had to take a double picture of that massive nakago. So yeah, it's an odachi attributed to Jumyo school. You can see over here, Jumyo, which in Japanese means long life. They were particularly, it was a school that originally started in Kamakura period. And it was quite popular for the simple reason that, the name of the school meant long life, longevity. And, how funny is that? Speaking about long, here we have this really, really long blade. So the Nagasa is over 100 centimeters. And the NBTHK attributed to Shinto period. So it's roughly 1600s AD. Now, I think personally that is a safe attribution. The NBTHK, they always like to give comfortable and safe attribution. But I feel that this blade is a little bit older, probably something of Muromachi period. And the Nagasa could have even been a little bit longer too. Debatable if this is the original Mikogiana. Maybe it was even a longer Odachi at the time. But what's really interesting is that it has a original Edo period koshirai. And we know that, a saya this long is not interchangeable between swords. This is really made for the blade itself. And you can see this massively long handle. This really beautiful urushi. So this is Handachi style koshirai, and the tsuba is also spectacular, which I'll disassemble and take some closer images of. But yeah, this really long fittings that are almost or longer than my finger, actually. And I don't have very small hands, so you can imagine how long this dragon is along the handle. And what's interesting is we have kind of like a silver insert over here, and this really beautiful Edo period silver habaki. So back to the blade. Massive piece, and you can see it's really thick. About 3.3 centimeters near the machi. And as you get closer to the kisaki, it really tapers out. And you can tell that it wasn't thinned out due to over polishing or not, but because the actual hamon continues, the thickness of the hamon continues throughout the blade. So that it's a lot more slender as we get to the edge, which is only 1.6 centimeters. So it has a really long, kind of slender tapering down, gives us like kind of a, koto, a very, very early koto feel, something that we would see from really early koto blades. So maybe it's an utsushi, but yeah, this is definitely a custom order piece. It has a nice kind of midare gunome hamon, and you can see, instances of the ashi kind of go down towards the ha. So it has a really nice active hamon, really nice active hada. Very, very, very healthy blade. Just flip it over. So I had to remove the blade from the Shirosaya beforehand, just because it's so massively long. Even I'm 6 foot tall with quite long arms, and even at that, I can't remove it myself without cheating a little bit, maybe putting it on a chair or whatnot. But what's really interesting about the blade as well is that it has so a little bit of hamon along the mune. So that's really interesting. And here's a tsuba. Sign umetada shichizaimon. There's that lovely hamon. So we'll take some images here of the hamon and the hada as well, but look at this thickness. That's 1 centimeter. My finger looks quite small to it. So this blade weighs a lot. And there we go. Trying to catch some of that hataraki. For such a massive blade, it's really, really healthy. You can see the way the hamon has a nice turn back. You can see just a little instance of the hamon along the mune. Nice, beautiful, active hada. There you have it.